Robin Fraser with a 3-5-2. Etienne reinstated with Petretta in a wing-back role, while the Norwegian Ole Brynhildsen will partner tonight with Corbianu. Emil Forsberg thrust out wide to the left, but the good news, Lewis Morgan is back from a knee injury. He gets his first start since opening day. New York Red Bulls in 8th on 27 and a chance to move in to the top 5 tonight. Away we go from Toronto with the Reds going from right to left, seeking a first win against the New York Red Bulls. It's such a good job. It heard a lot of praise from Sandro Schwartz, and we sat down with Sandro earlier this week, but they've given it away now, and a chance on this right-hand side. Corbianu, he's got Brynhildsen. Corbianu! Perhaps the wrong decision, but a moment of brightness on the counterattack.
They've done a good job, Toronto, of not allowing Forsberg to get any space. You've said about it, that false nine, trying to run in behind. That's not really his job. He wants to be getting the ball now.
Forsberg releases Morgan, hit the offside. Lewis Morgan, what a save! And tapped in by Malsofo. Goal number 9, flag stays down, and New York has hushed Ontario. It's the Red Bulls 1, Toronto 0.
They give the ball away in midfield. Look who picks it up. Forsberg. He's got his runner. Running on the shoulder. He gets in behind. He does it ever so well. He's got his international Morgan. And then the supporting cast is there. Johnson just palms it into the danger. Wonderful little weighted pass here. Him just trying to tuck it away. Nice height. Simple finish. And you can't say they haven't deserved it, because every time they get in the final third, they look dangerous. You looked at Toronto, they went forward, they was quite apprehensive. This time they're efficient, they're clinical, and they've got bodies in the box, and it's a simple tapping. And all it is just opening your mouth and saying to someone, you stay, I'm going to tuck in, and then giving the ball away again.
Oh, stored away brilliantly by Carvalho. Bogac! Strong hands as Sean Johnson got down to deny.
No hesitation. So what that does to his partner, it gives him the ball early in space. He doesn't dwell on it. It doesn't take 3 or 4 touches. Little outside of the right foot. It's in your touch. It's in your path. Take a touch and hit the target. And he nearly caught Johnson out of the near post, because you would think from that angle he's going to go far post.
First quarter of the night. Charge to Raheem Edwards, back on home soil. Whips it all the way across far post. Free header. That one just high as Ayla towering above all others, but couldn't send his opportunity towards goal. Yep, first quarter tonight for Toronto. Final minute plus added on time. A chance for Toronto to draw level. Good looking ball in across it. Certainly New York responded well. Corbianu puts in another one. Long! So close.
Good score. Thompson at the far post. He just took his eye off the ball. They work it well. It comes out, and just look at the far post. Just got to concentrate, but just with the big man in front of it, he just takes his eye off the ball. This is a better angle as the ball's been played in. If he just focused on the ball, but because of that,
once again orchestrating was Forsberg, but this time cleared away by Cuejo.
And also they're hunting in packs now, so you're hunting together.
Lovely first touch. Corbianu's gotten goal side, and it's Theo Corbianu across. Etienne!
Much better though.
He's got some towering presences up there, especially with the 6'5" Noah Ayla able to latch on. We saw it in the first half.
Well, that's what they try and do, just load it up at the back post. And
the near side put in by Carmona. Rising was Ayla once again. Referee spotting the infringement, just jumping up over the back. It's Robin Fraser on the assistant staff for Vanny back then. Here's Cuejo. Delivers it in, not cleared. Long all the way back for the Spaniard. And another bite of the cherry for Alonso Cuejo, who lifts it past Coronel. Headed right back into the mix. Headed on! Oh. And that's the answer! Fight with all their might. Corbianu finally perseveres. It's a whole new ballgame here in Canada. It's Toronto 1, the Red Bulls 1.
They played on the front foot. There's people around. Good delivery from this side, and they attack the ball well. They keep it alive from this situation as it lands to him here. What a header! What a brave header. I spoke about sometimes with his tackling, but he puts his head in and he guides it into the corner. What a start for Toronto. And they've just kept that momentum going. They kept believing, Dominguez in midfield, we're closing down Longstaff, and they keep going with a set piece, and they're back in business. They was all sat back, and whoever was on the ball could do whatever they like, but now they've got a red shirt in front of them.
A higher line of confrontation, that is for sure. Here's Raheem Edwards, and Raheem Edwards put it on that right foot. Lovely technique from the Canadian, really scoring against his boyhood club.
You think with Edwards here, you're going to bend it in that far corner, but he just tried to give Johnson the eyes, and he's just able enough to get that big right hand across just to push it away from danger. You can see it there. Just normally you think from this angle you're going to go in this corner to his left. People coming in, new personnel, they've made some changes, so does everybody know their matchup, know their jobs?
Right in front of the Lakeshore Terrace section, Quajo belts one in, the curler long! They rose to it, couldn't steer it goalwards. Love tap, if you will, New York style. Meanwhile, first touch of the game, Hall going to work on this left-hand side. Julian Hall introducing himself to Sean Johnson.
He's a big delight with his young players to go in there. And just to remind his senior players, you know, get off the treatment table, start getting out there to help us. We've got players coming back.
Here comes Spicer! Stopped cold by Coronel. Looking for a quality service from the Panamanian left fullback. Valencia in, bounces around, and Toronto do just enough.
Don't foul, do not foul.
Goma gives it away. Referee calls it quits. This one is in the books. It was a Eastern Conference 6-pointer, but a share of the points for Robin Fraser.